high bar back squats. In this video, we're going to go through everything you need to know about the barbell back squat. So the reason why it's called a high bar is the position the bar is on your back. As you can see, it's on the top of your back, just on top of your traps. This exercise is going to work all the muscles in the body, but mainly your legs. It's a lower body exercise, but where the bar's positioned on your back, it is a full body lift. That's how we teach it. The main emphasis is going to be on the front of the thighs, which are your quads. As you can see in the video, John likes to wear his lifting shoes, so do I, so does Matty, so do the other coaches. This is going to improve your squat because it's going to give you more stability at the ankle. This is something we recommend all clients, and you'll probably see other people at Trey Abbey wearing their lifting shoes when it's time to squat. So the first thing you want to do is position the bar on your back, and you want to get it in the right position. So we want it just on top of the neck muscles, which are called the traps. John's now got his top off. As you can see, you want to get that tension through all the muscles in the back, and you can clearly see where the bar is. This is like creating a shelf. You want that shelf nice and sturdy, and that's exactly why we do lots of different rowing exercises, chin-ups, ring rows, because we want to build up that strength so you have a bigger shelf. If you're someone who's quite tight across the chest, you can take a wider grip, but we prefer this grip, which is just roughly about shoulder apart. You want to make sure that your toes are twisted out. This is going to activate your glutes more. As you look to go down into the squat, you want to push them knees out. So the movement starts by actually bringing the knees forward and dropping the bum down. So as you can see from the video, slowly break at the knees, dropping the bum down. You want to go just below 90 degrees. The lower you can go, the better, but we don't want to see any rounding or butt winking, so it's important that you go just below 90 degrees to start off with. Before you go down, you want to take a deep breath in through your nose and fill up with as much air as you can. We call this bracing. The more you brace, the more air you're going to have inside you, the stronger you're going to be. As you go down, you want to push them knees out. You don't want them to buckle in. Here are a few common errors. This is what I mean about going too low, where you're rounding at the back, losing the tension at the bottom. This is the perfect height, so not too low where you're crashing, just below 90 degrees. We don't want to see that form break down. Here are a few common errors that you want to avoid. If you're squatting like this, where you're pushing your bum out too much, this shows that you've not been taught how to squat correctly. Your heels shouldn't be coming off the floor, and obviously lack of depth, of not going deep enough, is sometimes an indication that the weight's too heavy. Again, at Trey Abbey you should have no problem with this because we teach you properly, but with our experience in commercial gyms, we have literally seen it all. So here, you might not be able to notice too much because John's squat is really good, but different types of footwear can affect how your squat looks and feels. So I wouldn't recommend squatting in the footwear that John's using now, because obviously he's got like the fancy heels and stuff. But squatting in trainers or barefoot, when you squat, your ankles require a little bit of mobility in order to be able to get a little bit deeper. So if you're squatting without shoes or trainers, that's going to affect the way that your squat looks and feels. That's why, if you can notice now with all these three back to back, you can see that John can maintain the best position wearing his squat shoes, and that is why we recommend to clients that they use a pair of squat shoes when they squat. When you're training 2-3 times a week, they are a quality investment, and they'll help you be able to maintain a little bit better technique and get a little bit deeper over time. If you can't afford a pair of squat shoes or you don't have any, then using a pair of Converse or Vans are also very good to squat. Here's a few extra reps just to show you exactly how your squat will look like over time with lots of dedication.